Do you believe increasing nitric oxide is good for your health? Hey, I'm Robin Openshaw, the Green Smoothie Girl Online, and today I'm your Cliff's Notes on the current trend to take drugs or supplements to get more nitric oxide. Take Viagra for a 6-hour erection. Take non-prescription supplements for the nitric oxide pump for extra energy at the gym. But especially guys who are doing both of those things, since nitric oxide is being pitched for sexual performance and for performance in sports or working out, especially if they're using both one of the sexual performance drugs and one of the workout performance supplements. Many men may not realize what a strain they're putting on their body, and thousands of guys have had heart attacks and even died from increasing nitric oxide. I don't think men know this, and I also don't think young men are really the demographic who watches my videos, but their mothers are. And I think you ladies and you parents would be surprised to know how many nitric oxide increasing supplements young men are being marketed to and are taking. We actually need to build up a tolerance for nitric oxide, which is a waste product of the body that we need to coexist with and balance, rather than doing that uniquely American thing of thinking that if you get a short-term effect from something, then more of it is always better. I even saw an interview with a PhD who talked about how because nitric oxide has been discovered to be useful for athletic performance, everyone should eat more sausage and bacon and pepperoni because they're cured with nitrates. The evidence on how many ways processed meat cured with nitrites and nitrates are bad for you and in fact cause cancer is decades worth of published evidence. It's an avalanche of evidence. And that's well beyond the scope of this video, but it's also undeniable. There was even a study dating all the way back to the 1980s looking at children with cancer, and the only thing that they could find that these kids had in common was that they ate an average of 11 hot dogs per month. So many studies show the harm of eating processed meat cured with nitrates. But the PhD who loves nitrates, it turns out, works in product development and actually pitched nitric oxide products that cure meat, having another meaning, as in curing disease. While eating processed meat cured with nitrites and nitrates may keep those foods in the supply chain for a long time, it is a cure for exactly 0 diseases, even if it does give you a pre-workout pump. So it's clear that nitric oxide is an industrial pollutant and that our body creates it during normal metabolic processes and needs to get rid of it. That doesn't mean that it can't have some short-term effects that someone, especially a man, might like thinking about now and not thinking about the future. But cancer, heart disease, and actually really gruesome other physical symptoms that can impair the quality of life, your whole life, including serious sexual dysfunction, can also be the result of artificially increasing nitric oxide in the body. Medical researcher Mark Sloan covered this topic really well in the first couple of chapters of his book on methylene blue recently, if you want to go deeper on this. So while production of nitric oxide is a natural occurrence in the human body, trying to trap it, keep it, make it into a pill, or maximize it looks to be a really bad idea. I hope this is useful to you or someone you love who's taking nitric oxide supplements or drugs, and you won't even know they're doing it if you don't ask or at least share this video to them. When I learned about this, I was surprised to learn that all the young men in my life had used nitric oxide or were still using it. So I hope this helps, and I will see you next time.